Hello, everybody. My name is Drew, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Feed the Beast Monster with me. Yes, we are back in action again here on the Feed the Beast. I was going to say server, but not server. My game, single player. It's not a server. I have no Feed the Beast friends. That's okay, though. One day, I will convince the others to go in on a server and we'll get this guy rolling. Now, what's been different? I did make this guy here, crafting station. This is an upgrade from Tinker's Construct. I put a chest below it, which gives me this. So like it's sort of like a project bench from Red Power way back in the day. It's got an inventory that I can toss stuff that I'm currently crafting. If I were to, let's see, what can I craft really quick here? Where's my hammer? Oh, whatever. I'm sure you'll see it in action at some point. I'm not going to bother with that right now. Now, the big things that have been added are... we'll go this way. Let's go see this. As you know, last episode I was working on that farm. It is up and running and fully operational. You can see our sludge is being dumped into this tank here. That's a temporary measure because I have no idea what to do with it, and I wasn't going to bother with void piping and all that kind of stuff. As you can see, we've got 2 complete stacks of our barley in here. And you see our barley bouncing around because when the barley enters into our... Oops, I lagged out a little bit here. Into our barrel. From the barrel, it goes into our crafting benches. These are auto crafting benches. They are going to be making our... yeah, there it comes. There's barley flour, which goes into our redstone furnace, which bakes that into bread. And already we have an obscene amount of bread. I have pretty much an industrialized bakery running here. Neat. Now, the biggest thing that we're running short of right now is this stuff, the sewage. The cows that I have are just not enough. I've bred them a bunch, still not enough, and I'm getting like too many glitches in the cow pen. So we're gonna have to come up with a better solution for that, but we're not really worrying about that today. The cool thing that I added was, remember how I had holes everywhere to get between floors? Well, check that out. These are called elevator blocks, as you can see clearly labeled there. They are brought to us by Open Blocks, and they let us get into our farm building, which more looks like a factory than a farm, but aren't farms factories? I mean, come on. How's our fertilizer doing there? Decent. As soon as I get fertilizer, it should fertilize stuff as soon as it gets it. So, there's that. If I pop out of our door here, you'll see that we have a new building. Yes, I'm aware that it looks vaguely phallic. Wasn't really thinking about that, but this is a silo. And it's our brand spanking new tree farm. And if running how we get in with an iron door, we have shrouded silent pressure plates, courtesy of the Obsidian pressure plates mod. Those are pretty cool. And here's our thing. Now, this will handle a multitude of trees. Right now, I have a rubber sapling on there. We've got a bunch of fertilizer. Our harvester is on, but full. I think it's on. Let's turn him on. Yep, so he's working, and then if I flick the lever... Now, because it still has to check the other 8 squares before it gets to him, and then it breaks it and drops everything. But it's not collecting all of our saplings for whatever reason, which I find odd. It collects most of them, though. Oops. So yeah, it works uproariously well. I'm going to turn him off, too. Now, if we pop down to the bottom here, in just a few moments of operation yesterday, I got this guy with 3 full stacks and a 4th on the way and all of this rubber. And there's 12 saplings in here that have somehow been collected and not been diverted back into here. But there's a ton of saplings. Like, we really don't have to worry. So whenever I need wood, I just come in here, I toss this guy on and go, brrr, and there's wood. So we're really cooking along with that. Now, of course, the floors are not done in here yet, because I need a green block. As you know, I want to color code everything. Here we have our power room with a red floor. Our crafting stuff is all going to be white. So when I do our auto crafting room, that's also going to have a white floor. I think we're going to do white floor in here. I was going to do something different because it's a different mod with Tinker's Construct. I haven't quite decided yet. I might go something, I don't know, like Abyssal Stone or something along those lines. Storage is going to be a different color as well. I was toying with these guys. Let's see, icy. Is it icy or icebound? No, icebound. Icebound. Did I spell that right? Maybe I didn't. Hold on, let me see here. Come on, Railcraft. Yeah, there it is. I was toying with these guys, but these guys we're going to need ice for, which I don't have in any supply at this point. But however, that could be really easily fixed because we can just go thermal expansion and do the precipitator. Oops. If I go to thermal expansion, where is that guy? We've got the florbs here, which are kind of cool. Where is he? Glacial precipitator, I think is the one I want. Fluid transposers, glacial precipitator, yeah. So I would need to find snow in order to make this guy, which I might be able to find somewhere. I haven't looked totally at our map in a while. Zoom out. Okay, so there's our map. As you can see, doesn't appear to be a lot of snow around us anywhere, but we can fix that. I'm sure there's snow at some point, so I'll go on a hunt for that. And who knows, I might even find some ice. But I'm not going to hold my breath because I don't have anything with Silk Touch. Now, I did add in this guy. These are more Bibliocraft bookcases. And now on our top shelf here, these are all our Mistcraft books. Now, I was going to try and find all the Mistcraft pages, but then I found out just how many new pages and modifiers there are in the new version of Mistcraft. And I said nuts to that. So instead, I creatively spawned all of the possible notebooks for the different effects and everything like that. Mostly because I have absolutely no desire to spend all of my time trying to find the various Mistcraft pages. It would just take way too long. We did start to expand this way. I'm thinking this is going to be for our Thaumcraft basic area. So we'll have our infusion jars along the walls and our main infusion altar in the middle. Now, of course, this part is still a little empty because this is where our ME stuff is going to go. We don't have a ton of room here. I basically saved us an extra block in the middle here to go back for ME cabling and routing, so we can put our drive bays here and then have the controller and everything else there powered from below from our ridiculous setup here. Oh, it's not that ridiculous. This isn't that ridiculous, I'll admit. I do want to go more insane, though, with it. I mean, we have more than enough power. Like, here's our 3 hardened energy cells. We're really only using this guy right now. These two are barely being touched. So we have a lot to go before we can stress this system. And I would like to see how far I can push it using things like our energy bridge to power more IC2 stuff and GregTech things. We have all this lava. I might as well set up a lava factory for making iron, tin, and all that kind of stuff. We're going to need to power a quarry and that kind of fun stuff at some point. And just a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, I did want to get an advanced jetpack, but that's still a little bit beyond us what we're working with right now. I need a bunch of rubies, and I don't think I have any rubies at all. Let me double check that in our... Yeah, none in that guy. I got a bunch of sapphires, though. That's always nice. And I don't think there's any in this guy either. So I could go centrifuge. That's one neat thing. So you'll notice when we want to do our advanced jetpack, let's check this guy out. Advanced jetpack. Advanced jet... Oh. Derp. Let's go advanced. Where is he? Yeah, there it is. Advanced electronic jetpack. Now, most of these things we'll be able to get. Engine boosters. Yeah, that's fine. We can get engine boosters. Ooh. Oh, no, I need a helium coolant cell. Oh, no, okay, I can still do 10k coolant cells. Okay. That's fine. That's easy enough to make. When we want to build that guy. What we do need to charge him, though, is an MFE. That's what you guys saw up front there when I first logged on. If we take a look at the MFE, which is the upgraded output, you can see 512 EU per tick with a capacity of 4 million EU. That's going to be our medium voltage, with, of course, battery boxes being low voltage. We need 4 energy crystals. Now, to make an energy crystal, I need to use my compressor to compress our stuff down using Energium dust, which is redstone dust and ruby dust. Now, ruby dust can be obtained in a number of ways. Small piles, using either GregTech, this version, or that version, using 9 or 4. Or I can macerate a bunch of stuff. Ruby plates, nether ruby ore, which I don't have any of, a block of ruby, ruby shovel. One of the actual rubies will give me a single piece. What else have we got here? And that guy. I can also pulverize ruby ore, which would give me 2. Or, using redstone, I can toss in an industrial centrifuge with cells that'll give me mercury cells, run ruby dust, pyrite dust, and silicon dust. Which may be a way to go, because we are going to need a few of those other items. And I have, as you can see, no centrifuges. So that might be an idea as well. How's this going? Oh, we have tons. Yeah, okay. I'm going to turn this guy off. He didn't turn off. Okay. Hold up. Because we definitely don't need any more. Is it still working? Why is it still working? Okay. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. It's off. Okay, so it's going to make that last one, and then it'll stop. Because we got a ton, and we have a bunch of obsidian, too. Good. Because we are going to need obsidian dust as well. Oh. Would help if I had my jetpack back. The reason I want the advanced jetpack is simply because this guy does not hold enough power for a lot of the things that we need to do. Where'd that fitted? Oh, I didn't have one. Okay, cool. Moving on. But the biggest thing that we're going to be working on today is our ME system. I see I've got a bunch of nether quartz and a bunch of regular quartz there. And we're going to be trying to make our ME system. Now, for those of you that don't know anything about the mod that it comes from, Applied Energistics is a comprehensive automation and storage mod. Now, what that means is, at its core, you will end up with an ME system. The ME system itself, the idea is that it converts regular items into energy and stores it digitally in a hard drive, is sort of the principle. Which is really, really cool. I think that's really, really, really cool. And it also allows me to get rid of that. All this stuff. Don't need it. I can just have one stack of drives sitting here and it'll hold all of it. And what's really cool is that you can customize your drives and say, so I really want to have a ton of barley wheat. And with that, I can now have 5 million pieces of barley wheat in a single drive. And that's all that's on that drive. So we might go that kind of extreme and just have a field of drives, like server racks almost. I think that could be kind of interesting to do, but not sort of in our immediate prerogative. So there's a few things we need to do. The biggest thing we, of course, need is this stuff, Certus Quartz, which you can see I only have 12 pieces of it. So one thing that I wanted to see if we could do, I can use mimicry, or mimikite from Mimicry, to duplicate it. Now I've got these 2 pieces here. Now do I have any mimikite? Not in here. I've got 6. Oh. Now mimikite's really cool. Oh, what'd you do? Why did you change that to mimikite gems? I don't want you to be mimikite gems. Oh, see, that's the one thing with the Multiforge part, or the Ore Dictionary. Sometimes it changes stuff and you don't want it to. But let's see if this will still work. I really hope it does. We can use... Oh, we can see if this will actually work now. I don't want a Mimicrite gem, you stupid... or whatever. So let's put those there. That guy there. And no, it doesn't. I don't know why it changed it on me. I'm going to try and get some more Mimicrite and I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, we're back really quick here with what we're working on. I had to go ahead and make one of these guys. This is an automatic dictionary converter, which plugs into this here. And this lets us convert items from different dictionary states. Now, where'd those other gems go? I think I put them... Yeah, I put them in there. Okay, so the cool thing with this guy is I put him in here, and right now he does nothing, but I change it. I want to use the Mimikite instead of a Mimikite gem. I can take him out of there. And now if I do that, oh, I want 20 of them. So let's put this guy back in there. Yeah. Okay. So now I've got 20. Means I can put them there. I can get 12. And we just doubled our supply. Now, I didn't want to have to use this guy, but whatever. At least he's actually fairly easy to build, which is fine. Now, we're going to have to... Yeah. Where's... He was relatively easy. All I had to do was... I had a yellow pearl. Where the heck did I get that pearl from? Where I actually got it, I have no idea. But I had one. Oh, I got it from one of the chests I found. So thank God for small miracles. Now that we've got a little bit more of the Certus quartz, one of the options I had for getting some of our resources is using a wonderfully fun mod called Magical Crops. Now, what Magical Crops does is it allows you to grow different items. Now, you can see I can use the shapeless crafting here. I can also... oh, I might have some of that stuff too. Hold on, let's go find out if I've got any of that Certus quartz ore. I have gold ore there, gold gravel ore, aluminum, rulite, which, okay. Cinnabar, apatite, like I can communicate, I can... See, Rotary Craft takes over a lot of these guys. I think it's higher up in the mod pack than the others. Uranium, cinnabar, cadmium, willow saplings, no. I thought I had some of that Certus quartz, like raw ore like that, which we should be able to macerate into. I'll take that guy. I will take our Certus quartz dust. Let's see, silver, lead, native copper, copper ore, aluminum ore. Are they not? Oh, that's Magical Crops one. See, Magical Crops is really cool. I do have... So, yeah, I got one Certus quartz. I do have some of the Magical Crops. There it is. I made some glowstone seeds. The only thing is they go so slowly. It's not a industrial strength viable solution at this point. I have to do some more investigation to find out if I can actually do them. I'm sure there's some sort of fertilizer or growth speeder upper. I just don't have it, which is unfortunate because I would like it. So let's toss this guy into the pulverizer here and see what happens. I should be able to get some Certus quartz out of this. Yep, 2 Certus quartz. Oh no, I got that Certus quartz. And okay, now it's back to the proper stuff. Okay. Now, oh, what was in there? Okay. So, let's get to the basic ME stuff. So the best thing we need in ME is an ME Controller. Now the ME Controller is this fun guy here, and we're going to need flux crystal, iron, and an advanced processor. How the deuce do I make an advanced processor? Diamond, quartz cutting knife. Okay, so let's make a quartz cutting knife first of all. I'm gonna need sticks. You know what, guys? I'm gonna do this off camera so that you're on board with the details. I'll be back when I've got some of this stuff set up. Okay. Okay, guys. So we have our materials set up here, and we're gonna be building our ME controller real quick. So we have to put our flux crystals, which are Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone together. It used to just be that you needed Certus quartz to make this guy work. So they upped the ante on that one. You have to go to the nether to get it. And Okay, we have our first Emmy controller. Now the next major thing that we're going to be needing is, where is this guy? I need a storage. And of course there's other things we can use. We're going to have a crafting terminal set up at some point, as well as various access terminals to pull things in and out of the network. The next major thing we're going to need is a Emmy storage container, I think, or Emmy drive. There's an Emmy chest. Where's the drive? In creative cell, crafting monitor, crafting CPU. Oh, because I just got that. Yeah. Let's go Emmy. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we've got... There's our pattern providers, our controller, and our drive. So to make the drive, we're going to need 2 basic processors. So let's go ahead and grab some gold. Because the basic processors are made in the same way as the other guys. So you need these guys, which are silicon wafers, which are provided by the smelting down of silicon dust. We're going to need 2 of those. 2 there and 2 there. Now the difference between this and an advanced one, really, really simple. All you really have to do is replace the gold there with diamond. Right? Like, it's not terribly difficult. Pop this into our furnace. Oh, where'd they go? Oh, they're there. Okay. Those guys will cook. We need a chest, which I think I've got the wood here to make it. And like that. So while this doesn't function exactly like a project table where we take the resources or whatever, it does do a pretty decent job. It gets the job done. It's very similar, I shall say, to a project table. So there's our basic guy there. We need, what else do we need for the drive? Iron and glass. I don't think I have any glass on me or in that guy, but I should have some glass in our chest over here, and I do. So let's come back over here. We'll put the glass, where'd that glass go? So let's, oops. Silly glass, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go there. Now, one of the really cool things that you can do, I don't think I've showed this yet, there's this little question mark that hangs out in the corner of your, instructions. Click it. And you get this kind of setup, showing you exactly where you have to put each and every item to make something. So there's that, there's our 2 processors, and the chest goes there, and we have an ME drive. Now we have the basics for our system. Obviously, I'm not going to get terribly far with this today, as we don't have anything else other than these guys. Okay, clear that space out. 1 Emmy controller, which is not powered right now. And then drive. Bam. Look at that. So storage priority tells them whether you want it to store single items or stacks of items. The Emmy controller right now has but one thing plugged into it. But now it means we're going to power this sucker. It's time. So let's go ahead and dig our hole into here. And then we have to come where? Oh, well, I don't know why I bothered doing that one. So let's go here. Oh, oops. Where'd that go? Where's my shovel? Shovel. There we go. Okay. Do I have any pipes on me? No, I do not. Though, what's going to be fun is now wiring all of this. Oh, God. No, I don't want leadstone. I want hardened. I haven't converted those yet. I got 14 leadstone pipes just chilling there, doing precisely a dick. So I gotta fix that at some point. Okay, now the cool thing is that this doesn't actually have to be attached like I have it. Obviously, I'm gonna be changing that at some point. I need a crescent hammer. Real quick. And then that guy comes along here like this. Like so. Yeah, I'm okay with that happening like that. Bam. Now, I think that should power him up. That should power him up. Yes. Yes, he's powered. Currently using energy stored, a bunch of AE energy. This guy will actually use it. This guy uses 8 per tick to keep powered and on. I could make another drive or something, put it there, but I'm not going to bother. Now we need to make a storage cell. So I'm going to go ahead and make a storage cell, and we'll be right back. Actually, no, you guys can watch me make storage cells. So we need a storage cell. Storage cell. Storage cell, storage cell. There we go. Now we've got storage cell like that. Okay. So to make this guy, we're going to need some more basic processors, which means we're going to need more stuff. Now, of course, I would like to go farther with this, but we're not going to have enough silicone to do that. Because I need to use these guys to make bigger guys. So the way that Emmy works when you're making drives, so you can see here the 1K storage drive will hold 124 bytes or 1024 bytes of information of 63 types. So I could have one type of item and use the entirety of the 1K storage, or I can have 63 types and then those use a variety of parts of the storage. If that's what it makes. So think of it, it's a hard drive, right? I can have one item that takes up the entire hard drive, or a whole bunch of things that take up various sizes. I think right now we're just going to make the 1K storage cell to prove a point, but we're going to have to ditch that at some point because it's just not enough space. Not enough space. I usually go with 16K storage spaces. So like we've got the 1K here. I usually go storage segment, which you then use to make 4K. And it's exponential growth. So you need 3 storage cells to make 1 storage segment, which means you need 3, 6, 9 of these guys to make 1 of these guys, which makes our 16K. You follow me on that one? So it's exponential up the tiers. So when it comes to the next stage, I'm going to need 3 of these guys, which means 9 of these guys, which is retarded amounts of stuff. But right now, we're just not going to worry about that. If I want to... Oh, well. I can make 3 of those guys, can't I? Can't I? Let's see. Because I would like to have the room to do it. Well, I've only got 3 Certus quartz left. Or quartz dust left, rather. So let's cook those guys off into silicone wafers. How many do we have left in our little storage here? We have 1. Okay. So we'll toss our 3 gold in there. Conveniently, I have that much. He goes there. He goes there. There's those 3. Oops. Let's try and do this so I don't waste coal. Not that it matters. I have a ton of coal. And then now we've got 3 of those. Now we're going to cook those 3. And then we're going to make our storage cells, which requires 4 dust, 4 redstone. So we'll grab some more redstone, which I've got a ton of redstone again. Thank you, nether ores. God, I love nether ores. And then we're going to wrap this guy up for the day. Come on. Good enough. Come on. Last one. Cook faster. Cook. There we go. 3. They go here. I can pull those guys out. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Our redstone. Like that. 3 storage segments. Bam, 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 and bam. Then we use... So I'm going to make a 4K storage cell. 4K. I mean, up to 64K. So there's the max. I've never actually built a 64K storage cell. Ooh, I can do fluid storage too? Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Okay, so now I need to make a storage segment. Which, I need another damn processor. Shit. Shit. Hold on. Yeah, this starts getting really, really resource intense, you guys. AE can sink a ton of your resources if you're not careful. But the bonus is that at the end of the day, we'll just use our redstone furnace over here. It's probably quicker. Yeah, look at that. Nice and quick. So the bonus with AE, even though it's a big resource sink when you're trying to make stuff, is the level of automation that you can have. Between having the ability to interface with all of these and all of those, and I can have another auto crafting terminal, and I can interface with my power system. I can craft anything from a simple terminal. So I could walk up, oops, and I could click on my crafting terminal, which I'm probably going to put right here, and it'll go, oh, you need to make this, and go, yes, click craft, and then it'll go da-da-da-da-da-da, and spit out the thing that ever I ask it to craft, whether it's a nuclear reactor or a shovel, right? Like, it's just ridiculous the amount of things that I can teach my system to create, which I've never actually done before. I've never gotten into the auto crafting stuff before. So that'll be a lot of fun to do. So I need storage segments. Those 3, glass, and that. Okay, so this guy goes up there. No, wait. I want... no, not that. That. Oh, goodness. Guys, I'm screwing things up. Okay, yeah, he goes at the top. Glass goes in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 3 storage cells go there. 1 storage segment. 4K storage, we'll put 2 glass at the top. Sorry, we're going to go like this just to save time. Iron goes along the bottom, and then redstone like that, and we have our first drive. There. Okay. Let's go plug this guy in. Now, obviously, we can't do anything with this yet because I don't have a storage monitor, but the cool part is, ta-da! We have an AE system in our base. Everybody clap your hands. We did it. Oh, yeah. We have applied Energistics up and running. Our Emmy drive has a storage guy in it. Our controller is using precious little power. Our system is cooking away extremely well. I have food for days right now. And like messy things like this, I don't know if I want to eliminate. Because this could be just so much simpler, right? Like this comes out into an automatic crafting terminal that goes burp, 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 and goes right into the system without ever having to have that. But I like to have factories, if that makes sense. Part of the charm of Feed the Beast is actually having a factory. Make sure these guys... I did put this guy to round robin. I don't know if I showed you guys that. So they come out of here. The fertilizer that's produced by these guys comes out and kind of goes both ways. Let's see if it'll actually do it while I'm watching. Yeah, one goes that way, one goes that way. Perfect. So our fertilizer is working exactly the way I want it to. I'm going to need to make a whole bunch of cable to run. ME cabling is tricky to make now, but I don't think I have anything to make it. So that'll be my own project this week to get more ME stuff up and running. And think of the next project that we're going to be making. Probably some more automation, or maybe even we'll get into Thaumcraft. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know that I'm actually very pleased with getting ME set up and working. So, you know, round of applause. Everybody cheer. Yay. Got that going. And yes, as always, like, comment, subscribe. It does me a huge favor when you guys do that. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.